Okay guys, so this is a series of videos all on your workstation. So let's get started. We're going to use Lindsay Mullenix's page here. She's a brand new consultant, signed up yesterday, and she has graciously agreed to let us use her workstation because that way you can kind of see what your workstation looks like if you're brand new. So here we are, we've logged in to our workstation. It looks just like this. Now, some of the important things over here for you to remember is here's your Scentsy Shooting Star Tracker. This is the date she started, this is the date she has, and this is going to give us a number here. And remember, you have to get to 500 on your Shooting Star Tracker in order to qualify for that Shooting Star Enhancement Kit. Here's our Sensational Start Tracker, and this is the 70 days. It started on the 31st, and 70 days is the 10th of April, and it's going to kind of give her here a countdown as well on how much her PRV for that 70 days is and how much her new recruits are. Now, if you're a little confused on Sensational Shooting Star and Sensational Start and Sensational Shooting Star, I'm going to do another video on that here later on. Now, here's your goals and volume. So it says that her title is an essential consultant. That's what everybody starts out with. Her rank is essential consultant. Title and rank are one of those things we'll visit about here in a bit as well. Her goal title is certified, and what a certified consultant is someone that has hit $1,000 in sales in their lifetime, which is going to push her to certified, and it's going to give her that little bonus of making 25%. An important thing to look at right here, this is her sponsor, which is me. She could click on that and get my email, send me an email. Her director, which actually happens to be me. Now here's a link to go to her PWS, which is kind of cool, so she can kind of check in on that. And here's the VIP. So VIP is a program Scentsy has for people that love the laundry or the essential oils. And again, another video. So, okay, let's go back here. So this is kind of neat. This is the Launch Your Business page, and I encourage you to work through every single one of these steps. If you will find that not only with these videos, but with the Scentsy videos, it's going to help you feel more and more confident about using your workstation. And like I said, here's a welcome, tour the workstation, watch the video. Everything you need is really right here. Okay, so here's the incentive tracker. Unfortunately, incentives ended last night, but in the future, when we have a new incentive, that's where you're going to track it. So let's look across the top here. Here's breaking news. This is important to kind of keep up with as things come available and important stuff. You're going to see those going across the top. Here is the brand and country. So she's a United States, U.S. Region 1 consultant. So it's her country and her language is English. And you can change that to other brands in other markets. And so if you're looking to see what it's like in Mexico or one of those other things, that's where you're going to do that. Here's your training center. I'm going to click on this, and I want you to kind of just see how this is. You're going to have to register, so we're going to let Lindsay do that. But register for those upcoming training calls and explore existing training content. There are tons and tons of things in here to help you be successful. So when you get a minute, visit the training center. Okay, so let's go here. Here's the news tab. It's kind of this breaking news right here, only this is pulled out a little bit more. And of course, because we're recording, it's going to take its sweet time. There we go. So here's all your news. So recognition, home office, events, training products, everything that you might find in categories, that's going to be there. The changes to Sensational Start. This is just a great place to kind of go at least once a day, if not a couple of times a day. And it's just going to tell you, what's going on. There was some errors in the catalog, things like that. Now, there's also hot ideas. So these are little things that people are putting in for people to vote on that they'd like to do that. business rules and guidelines. Make yourself very accustomed to business rules and guidelines. This is going to keep you out of trouble with compliance, and knowledge is power, right? Okay, so this is your news tab. Like I said, be on there often. Okay, so let's look at the account tab. Account tab is super important. So when you click on the account tab, it should come up and it looks like this. So here's all of your information. And if anything ever changes, it's really important to change that. Now here's your award preference. And so she's clicked to get charms. If you need to change that, you simply go to edit my profile right here. She can change all of that. And here's where it is. So she's getting the charms to go on a charm bracelet as she starts to earn awards, which is pretty cool. But if she'd prefer to do pins, she could do that. So let's just save this. We'll let Lindsay decide if she wants to do anything different with that. I don't want to change that for her. And let's go back to the account tab. And of course, I'm recording. It's just going to take forever to load. Okay. So here, let's going on down. Now here is the Personalize My Website. And this is something I want to talk to you a little bit more in depth about in this video. So we're going to dive right into that. Now, I'm going to tell you that it is super important not only to have a website, but to have it personalized. So we're going to go into that. Let's go into that a little more in depth. So Personalize My Website, if she just clicks on that, and we're not going to change this for her, but you need a picture of you. You are your own brand and you're selling yourself. And so you need a picture of you. And not only that, but what if your name is Sue Smith and there happens to be 10 Sue Smiths? You want people to make sure they're landing on your website and ordering from you. So that's where you would do. You change your photo. Now tell your story. Though my story is exciting, it hasn't been written yet. Please come back soon. This is number one. Get this written. And people are going to say, I don't have a story. You do. Even if you're brand new, there was a reason why you joined Scentsy, right? So whatever that is, type it in there. Tell them about yourself. Tell them, you're married, you have 2 kids. Anything like that. Make this very personable. This is a relationship business. The more they feel like they know you, the more you're going to have success. Now, share your favorite scents. This is so important. People want to know what you like, and you'll be surprised if you get these things in there, how many people actually are buying those types of products. So it's going to say, and I'm not going to do this for Lindsay, but it's going to say on her website, warming in my house. I change these all the time. I'm constantly changing my scents, and so I want to do that. I want to keep that fresh. Analyze your website. This is a huge training. We're going to go into that more in depth in another video. It's going to tell you about the Google Analytics. Super cool feature. Don't want to bog us down with it right now. So that's where you're going to edit your website. And not only is it important to do that, but it's important to have a website. Now, your website is free for the first 3 months. And after that, it's $10 a month. So important to know, that $10 a month is a business write-off. The only way you can get people underneath you, which is the ultimate goal, is to share this with other people, is to have a website. You have to have that for someone to join. And if you're going to do any kind of social media, advertising, Facebook parties, any of that, this is absolutely critical. Okay, so going on down here, let's look at just a couple more things, and then I'm going to close this video up and we'll start with the next one. So here's the social profiles. I love this feature. So if you have a Pinterest board, which we all do, and if you have a Facebook account, you want to connect these. Now, I tell my girls, set up a Facebook page or a Facebook group with your favorite VIP customers and connected here. I'm going to show you why that is so cool. So let's go to the marketing tab. We're going to skip ahead just a bit because I want to show you how this works. So let's go to the marketing tab. So here we've got the marketing tab. We've got lots of different things, all these beautiful graphics that Cincy has done for us. No need to recreate the wheel here, but see this little link? So if Lindsay had her Facebook page hooked up with her workstation, she could hit this button and copy the link. It's going to send it. If she had her Facebook, it's going to have a little Facebook icon or Pinterest icon right here. And it's going to send it to her page, her Facebook page, Pinterest board, and it's going to link them right back into this website and right back into ordering. It'll even link them to that specific item. So that is super cool and another great reason to get those connected. Okay, so let's go back to the account tab, and I think that's about all that's on here that we need to go over for this one. Oh, monthly subscriptions. So I've got just a couple more minutes, but let me tell you about monthly subscriptions. So there's two different ones. There's Enroll in the Scent of the Month kit and Enroll in the Scent of the Warmer of the Month kit. I'm going to do a video later on about the benefits of both of those kits, but when you get ready to enroll, this is where you're going to go to do that, and it has to be done the 28th of the month to get the next month's scent and warmer, and we're 2 months ahead. So if you were to register today, you would get May's warmer and scent of the month. Okay, so I hope that this has helped with some of the questions, and we're going to have several more training videos that are going to go through all of these other things up here. But I wanted to get this one to you first, and I hope this helped, and I will be talking to you later.